welcome back, guys. This is Bourbon Whiskey 24/7. Todd and Danielle.
Hello.
And we've got our friends from Who Shout to collab with us today.
Grant and Cash.
Grant and Cash.
Sorry, I did the record.
Yeah, I saw
Got
it.
it.
We love it.
You
After
step
that
up the
French
class
beers,
because you've
mate,
gone
that's-
from the beers to the bourbons.
It's going to be fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beer drinkers are going to become bourbon drinkers. Today I've started off with a Colorado Woody Creek. This bottle, why I've chose this bottle is because we just had a beer aged or bourbon aged beer from Colorado, so I thought this was a nice one to start off. It's only 90 proof, 45 in Australia.
So why are we matching this one to which beer was it that we
The
tried?
Trinity,
The Trinity Farm.
Malacus
Yeah.
Farmhouse.
Yeah, that's
That
it.
was
Yeah,
the one,
it's
yeah.
from Colorado. It's about all the information I could get out of the barrel. So I thought that was a start. So that's where we're at with this. This whiskey is Grain the Glass from Colorado. They do not grow all grains, but I do know they get them from Colorado, and then they get distilled, and they make this fine bourbon.
And then sent over to us.
Yeah, then we get our hands on it. This is a little Costco bottle I found at a good price. So anyone in Costco in Australia, have a look. Sometimes you can get a diamond in the rough at a good price.
Nice.
So that's a bonus. Yeah.
Fun little fact, if you ever watched the show Shamed, William H. Macy, he done a collab with Woody Creek. They have him and his wife have a house in Woody Creek, and
There you go. Yeah.
he's sort of like the
There we
spokesperson. So
He's a
yeah,
top
that's a
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
I
Yeah, we
love
love
that
him.
show.
Yeah,
So this is
Yeah,
this
he's
is a good
doing.
one.
Yeah, he's helping them out or partnership. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what's actually there.
Collabing
but
with him in some sort
Yeah,
of
collab,
shape,
yeah.
form, yeah.
his
Somebody
face
like
is
a
definitely there
spokesperson.
on the page a lot.
Yeah.
So good to them. This mash bill is, let's get it right, 70 corn, 15 rye, and 15 malted barley, I'm pretty sure. So we should
Okay.
get some notes of sweet
Yeah,
corn,
very- yeah.
caramel, stuff
Rye
like that.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get.
Which that's a for our beer crew.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a bourbon and a whiskey? It's the
Oh
different
no,
grains,
you're going to
isn't
get me in trouble here. Woo! Bourbon's got to be 51% corn. That's the major thing with bourbon.
Yep.
In a virgin French oak charred barrel. If you stick to that, you can't go wrong. And it's American, but we won't go into that stage. Everyone knows
Where
about
if
it.
it goes 51% to a rye, then it's a whiskey.
It's all right, yeah. They're still called whiskey, but then you've got the EY to the Y. It's a fine line, but when we're talking bourbon, 51% corn, new barrel, charred barrel, that's where we're going to leave it at that.
And then
I
a
feel.
Scotch is the same, but it has to be brewed in Scotland.
Correct, and then you got your blended. It's a fine line with it all, but yeah, it's gets into science and countries and laws, and there's a lot in it. You know,
I feel
what
like
I mean?
the alcoholic mythbusters listen to all this.
It does feel, yeah, it does get a little bit like that, and not everyone's right. Like
Yeah.
once we even get into Jack Daniels, then that'll stir the whole ball. Yeah, well, I get you all. I get it. Maker's Mark, spelt with a Y.
Yeah, if you can refer to these way.
There's a whole nother story to that we'll bring up in another one. So there's a bit of a law with it all, and
Ruling and whatnot, how it's going to be.
someone made
matched.
the call, and that's how it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's So
Yeah, right.
It's almost like the alcohol constitution.
oh yeah,
That's
there's
how
some
it is.
whiskey nuts out there. I know some.
So I've done a bit of whiskey and bourbon tasting scotches in the past for other newbies and for Cash.
Yeah, I've done a
It was-
couple.
I've
It's
done a
still
little bit.
fairly new. It's mainly if I splurged out one night on a holiday and you find a bit of a whiskey or a bourbon tasting, and
Yeah.
so yeah.
Give all of us a few tips of what
How do you go
what
about it?
process
Yeah,
do we go about the tasting here?
First thing, it's all about the smell. That's one process you want. So you want to get your nose right in there. You can leave your mouth open a real little bit. And everyone's got one good nostril, one bad nostril, but you will pick up different notes in both nostrils.
It's amazing that open the mouth to shut the mouth.
Yeah, there's a little. Some people said you went slight open it. It suits everyone. Suits different. Depends what they're chasing. I think always people are scared when they open up fresh whiskey in a glass all they're worried about is it's going to burn. It's not going to burn. It probably will, maybe at the start.
Oh, if you're a beginner, it'll burn.
Yeah, it'll burn, but
Yes.
try and chase that you're getting the notes you want to try and smell out of it, and ignore the burn. If you think you're going to burn, if you're going to fall off your bike and know it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
If you go it doesn't, you'll walk away.
It takes practice.
It takes practice, yeah. You're not going to learn it
No,
overnight.
I was never a bourbon drinker. I always had Moscato. I always liked the sweet stuff, and I used to
correct.
turn my nose up and think it smelled like dead orange, like dead ants.
Yeah,
Wasn't it? Dead
yeah.
ants?
And now she's
Which
last
smells like dead
weekend.
oranges.
Yeah, last weekend she was having a hazmat dinner and turning her nose up. So I don't know what we've done there. Turned an angel into a monster. But yeah, so that's the biggest one. Once you have your sip, you want the profile. You're trying to get your flavours.
Okay.
That's the goal, and then your back end. What it leaves you on the back end. Some like if it's a rye, it's going to be more peppery.
Yep.
And that's going to be like that with this one being a...
It's more of a high rye, more corn. We're going to get a lot of sweet corn. So it's still only, I think this is 5-year-old, been barreled for 5 years. It's only a lower proof. It's pretty high in corn.
Okay.
So we're going to get that earthy sweet corn.
Yep.
And then it'll run down to your vanillas, to your caramels.
Nice.
In the back end, we hope for some more caramel stuff like that.
Yep.
You might get a little bit of spice on it, being a bit youthful, young.
Yep.
We'll get a few flavours on the end, a little bit peppery maybe.
Okay.
A little bit of earth there as well, in between it all. I'll just see everyone's palate's different. We've been eating food, same thing.
Yeah.
And coming off the beer.
So you're going off the nose first.
Yeah, go off the nose, get your nose in
Then
there,
you're
have a
going
good.
for some palate, what you're getting there.
Yeah.
And then get a different
Good
flavour out of the
It's got
finish.
some
Yeah, you want the
legs.
finish. Yeah, you want the
So
legs.
like-
The legs, you can roll it around. Yeah, no, it's so true, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this one, we're pretty legless. There's a little
Yeah,
bit
there's
there.
not like it's.
That's being young.
It's got a bit of
like-
legs,
I
yeah.
think I've got too
Yeah.
many fingerprints on my cup to see.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. But right, we're going for a sip, guys.
Right.
Cheers.
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 What do you get?
Of very spice pepperish, I
Yeah,
suppose.
it's-
Is that
this
what
is, being,
right?
being a little bit younger, a little bit of rye in it, you're always going to get that.
You're always going to get it.
You're
Yeah.
going to get it.
Bit of like cinnamon, nutmeg.
Yeah, there's a bit of a nutty bacon spice note that you get off that.
Yeah.
You've got that little bit of sweet corn up front.
Yeah.
There's a little tad of vanilla and caramels, your standard bourbon.
Well, even on the nose, you get that little bit of cinnamon. You get the bit of oak there.
It's very very smooth on the. I'm getting the caramelly kind of finish on
Yeah,
it.
you're finding that little, that's
It's quite nice.
your first one. This is our first whiskey for the day. You're always your body's got to get used to it after we've had the beers. You just got to mold it.
That's why it kind of changed. You know, that first sip was pepperish, and then the second sip was not as much, quite different again.
Yeah, it'll
the
open
palate's
up.
changing and
Yeah. Not even think your last, once you're down to your 5 or 10 mil down the bottom,
down the bottom.
you're always going to get that. It opens up as well.
Yeah.
I find you get different flavours.
We
out
did
of
try
that.
to cleanse our palate outside with a couple of crackers and a little platter.
You're getting the caramel and toffee in there as well.
Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah.
Buttery.
Yeah, it's a bit buttery. This one, yeah, it's got its notes. We would like to see this at cask strength, but it's a great little bottle. And for having
Especially for something that, like I said, diamond in the rough found at Costco.
Yeah.
it Costco, and it was cheap.
Is that something I suppose Costco just gets random shit in and it's gone. It doesn't, they
Oh,
don't
you
always
gotta-
batch it.
That's what
Gotta
it
be
is.
on it.
Yeah, that's
You
what
gotta
you
be
got to
in
be
there
on
the
it.
right
That was
time.
just lucky. They do stock this one a fair bit, I feel.
Yeah. It's a bit of a regular for them, I
And they
suppose.
seem to get everything. I think they're American-owned branch, so I think that's where they get a little bit of whiskey in there.
I've got a few Easter eggs from
Yes.
Costco before.
Yeah, we got a couple of crackers in there.
So
The Rockwood
always go
Farms, and,
searching.
yeah, Sheep Eagle Rares, stuff like that.
Mm.
Very limited, but you got to look to find them. And this one, I think was under $100, well under $100 for us. That's a good little find. You know what I mean? Go with the Colorado. Maybe one of the beers that we had were barreled in an X one of these. So
Maybe.
I actually don't mind. It's got a little bit of sting to it.
Yeah,
It's
still
got
got-
a little bit of that, as
Does it
they're all going to be like, but
make
it's
your lips tingly?
no.
I get the
Get
lip
tingliness?
tingle. It's
Okay.
like at that, yeah, a little bit of peppery taste.
a little bit
on the lips.
grassy,
Get the
maybe
more
at the end.
that grassy kind of
Yeah.
It has got a little nut. Yeah, it has got that little yard flavour.
But Grant saying the buttery side of it, I'm getting that the more I got to the bottom of the glass as well.
Yeah.
But just going back to the nose, like it's a bit of vanilla and honey even on there.
Yeah. It's opening up a little bit.
And we had these sitting out for a little bit to open up as well.
I think
before we started filming.
it does help. You know what I mean? Like we're not chasing massive proof today. We're just having a sip and having a talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
We're not chasing hazmats. We're you know what I mean? Like it's not about that. It's just about having a good time. Seeing what people are making, enjoying.
Very nice.
You know.
I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. In case you can tell, I'm ready
Got
to
the oak,
roll
you
out.
know.
Yeah, it's got an oak char. You definitely get an oak char.
It's even like a bit of cedar.
Leathery.
Leathery, yeah.
Leathery.
You find even now. I always smell a glass after.
Okay, so that's something
Yes.
you.
That's my little thing. Like a lot of people do, some people don't. Especially when you get a very sweet one, or like the tobacco note,
Okay.
the sugar toffee.
So is smelling it after the glass, is that you're getting more aromas because the alcohol's not actually in there, it's not trying to smash you?
I'd say
Is
it would
that the
be
reason?
oxidise.
Yeah.
It would be. The alcohol's gone, and just seeing what's lined the glass with. I seem to get a lot of flavour out of it sometimes, and sometimes I can understand a whiskey a little bit better once I smell it
Oak
as well.
charry.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
that charred
It's
kind
charred.
of wood
Yeah,
smell.
you get
I suppose,
it's just
but I struggle with smelling it, I'm going to be straight up with this.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think that comes with time, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of that. I'll do
You'll
some
I
find-
still struggle with some notes as well.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
are quite prominent and then they're right out.
Yeah, once you get
So
one,
like,
you'll be like,
yeah.
wow, like it's still
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find, and probably as we go on, we're going to do a couple. Your nose will probably open up to more flavours as well.
And that's what I think we were saying out there, that different nostrils can pick up.
It can, the way you open your mouth, hold your mouth open, close it, different foods, different days.
I've got a really nice aftertaste going on after smelling that glass empty as well.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, well, yeah.
It's enjoyable.
I think as you get more prominent notes of something, you know what you're smelling, then you can find it in when it's a bit more subtle in different things. So you know what you're smelling rather than just, there's something hidden in the background there. Where if you have something like with the beers, Cash has really found he likes the what hops was it?
The
Mosaic hops.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So anything that's been the Mosaic hops, Cash has straight away gone,
Yeah, it's usually
oh
pretty
wow, that's awesome. And so because he's had that few Mosaic hopped beers,
He's chasing.
it's come forward. So even when it's a little bit more subtle in the back, he's going, I can smell the Mosaic in that.
That's
So
it. Yeah.
same deal, I guess, with this. If
Yeah,
you're-
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you chase like
And it's between me and Grant. Grant's a little bit seasoned, and I'm not. I'm very kind of green. So
Just a
it's
poke at me being old.
don't take your hat off. You'll blind me. But we bounce off each other the good. I think in that there's a large scale, and I think it's the same with you guys a little bit on the whiskey and bourbons and whatnot as well. So
Yeah.
I think you're saying you were a wine Moscato drinker.
Yeah,
and now
beforehand. It's like, 2 years later and here I am.
everyone's watching this going, how do you train a girl to drink this?
What's the
Wasn't a good
secret?
thing,
What's
was
the secret? I don't even know how it happened.
I think it's tastings.
Tasting.
And you get,
Yes, the
Small,
tastings.
subtle.
My first tasting. What was the first tasting down in Sydney? That was 2 years ago. That was the Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like you got to sit there and go, got to like
You had
be
to
with the
drink
big
it
boys
straight.
here because I'll be one of the only girls, I think.
And it surprised you, I think.
And my first favourite was the mellow corn.
Yeah.
And everyone was like laughing at me. Hey, but you
We might bring that back today for the boys.
You start somewhere.
We might do that actually.
The mellow corn.
Mellow corn.
It's a sweet, like
It's a sweet corn, but it shows how it starts and
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
so
not.
it's original where it's beginning.
It's corn whiskey.
Yeah.
It's aged probably moonshine if you really
Where it-
want to
where it
say
started.
that, isn't it? Like it's, That's what it is. But it's you get your flavours of your sweet corn in it.
Yeah.
Like everyone's after char, everyone's after proof, sugar toffees. You know what I mean? But sometimes you need to go step back a bit
Strip it back.
and find those flavours, and then you get it in your head that when you find them in
Build
something
on
else,
forward,
you actually get it, and then you understand what you're getting. Like
Yeah.
so, it's not a bad bottle. It's
Yeah,
definitely,
nice.
and for the price you pay for a mellow corn, and it goes good in the apple sour.
Okay.
Apple sour.
Apple hooch.
Apple hooch.
I call it an apple hooch.
Apple green, whatever you want to call it.
Fresh apples and mellow corn.
Granny Smith and mellow corn.
Granny Smith, yes.
Grant, you'd be proud of me.
No, very good. I appreciate that. It was fantastic and very new to me, but that was very delicious.
Yeah.
I need to go look at that Costco for that now, I think.
Well done. Out of 5, what do we rate that one? People.
I think you guys probably should take the lead on this.
Poor boss.
I still go with probably a 3.25.
Yeah, I'll be about the same.
Because I do have other favourites.
Yeah, we've got some favourites.
Yeah.
3.5.
This is not my bottle.
Not your go-to.
Not mine. Yeah, no,
yeah.
you know my bottles.
Yeah, no, bottles.
I won't say them. now.
Is it his and her side? You know, like the market.
My bottle's up
Starting to
here.
get like
My bottle is behind me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to follow the lead on that and go around that 3.25. I know I've had stuff that has kicked out a little bit more in the past. Haven't had as much in the whiskies and bourbons in recent history. Did have, still got a pretty decent collection as well, much like you guys here. But I think probably around 3.25 would be a good baseline for, especially for the channel as well. For us to,
it's hard to
expand on.
Yeah, very hard for us. I'm going to come in at 3.25. Create a nice benchmark and
you can't. It's very hard when you haven't had a lot. It's hard to set a rating.
And it's so different to your beers, your craft beers. It's the other end of the spectrum.
I thought it was quite smooth. I'd love to give it a more, but as you said, we'll try another one and go. That was very nice. So I'll come back and revisit that when I'm a bit more seasoned.
I
think it's a good all-rounder too. Like it's not a mainstream.
Correct.
You know, your big name ones that are out there that everyone drinks. It's just got those little subtleties that are a little bit better, and I guess that's why it's a $100 bottle versus a $70 bottle or something, whatever they are. So
slightly a little bit more.
It's just got that little bit more.
That's what we tell
everything. Well, but also,
it's true.
I've had bottles that have been cheaper ones, and I've also had really expensive bottles that have gone, well, this is just the glorified version.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Think of like your Crown lagers, it's like Crownie versus VB, it's
almost the same.
Not a hell of a lot of difference there, but they charge twice the price for it.
It's so true, isn't it?
It's not always.
It's just a fancy.
It's so true.
It's the fancy way of selling cat piss at the casino. Thank you, Star City.
That's a good one.
So I think it's definitely got that a little bit more than some of the mainstream.
Correct.
Everyday ones that people have, but there's still room to move for. Some of the more complex ones I've had in the past.
True.
Really good.
Very nice. I'm keen for the next one.
Let's do it. Right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
What coaster stuff to